I'm not talking about work. I'm not talking about the things you have to do, like brush your teeth and shower.
Put on pants.
Put on clothes.
Putting on pants. How sucky is that?
Or even cooking dinner for your family. I mean, that's something we all have to do. But is there something in your life that you do and you find yourself, oh my gosh, I've done this already like 6 times today? And I think a lot of toddler parents especially can agree with me here, can sympathize. But my goodness.
Changing diapers?
No, I cannot believe the amount of times a day I am picking up blocks and toys and blocks and toy. It is honestly like deja vu every time. And it's like a record player that's just going over and over and over. And I'm trying to teach him to help me clean them up. But I cleaned up his blocks yesterday probably 6 times. And his new favorite thing is to dump it all over the place.
He dumps it over his head is actually, I caught him the other day. He took his blocks and he has like the giant Legos.
Painful.
And he just goes, it's like he gives himself a Gatorade bath.
Yeah, and it's killing me. So I'm just venting because I'm like, is there anything else in your life, Joey, or anybody else that maybe you sit here and realize, my gosh, I'm doing this all day, every day.
I feel like I constantly, and it seems like the most annoying thing, but taking meat out of the freezer to defrost. Every time I'm like, oh my gosh, again with the pork chops. I know that sounds weird, but like we do one of those little where they send you ingredients, and so I freeze the meat,
meal
right?
Kit, yeah.
Yeah, the meal kits, and so I freeze the meat, and then the day before we're gonna have a certain meal, right? Like tonight we're having honey ginger lime pork chops with scallion rice and roasted carrots.
Wow.
Yeah, I get
I'm
very excited about what I'm going to have for dinner. And so I, like every night I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get the pork chops out of the freezer.
That
then I
is
got to put them in the fridge.
thing to do.
I know, but
you literally reach into the freezer
but
and put them in the fridge.
I almost forget every night. So every night, half the time I'm like heading up the stairs to go to bed and I'm like, oh, the chicken breasts, dang it. And I got to go back down and I got to take it out. That would be it.
Yeah, I mean, and another one for me is picking up shoes. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm constantly picking up shoes. Because when we get home, we kind of kick off our shoes. And our son's shoes are everywhere. And it's like, does this ever end? Like, truly.
Checking if the garage door is closed, too, is something that I get really sick of. Because I got OCD with that. So I check to see if our garage is closed probably 7 times before I go to bed.